What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. We all know about the Russell Simmons situation and her antics about how Russell Simmons was acting. And again, that whole divorce with Kimora Lee Simmons, I believe that Russell Simmons tried to handle it the best to his ability. And remember, Kimora Lee Simmons ended up getting married to a white man who ended up being a scam artist. All right. And I believe Tim Leissner, although she's never been implicated in that, it must be for sure she knew exactly what he was doing. All right. And then Russell Simmons had invested money in some of the business that Tim Leissner and Kimora Lee Simmons had. And then what she was doing when he got locked up, she was borrowing money, I think, from the business as shares to get the husband out of some trouble, which Russell Simmons obviously didn't appreciate. And due to, that situation with Russell and trying to be in the kids' lives and all of that, and it seems like, there was some court battles. He was paying more money. He felt used. And then, as you know, like many fathers, I won't say most, once you're divorced, you feel like the lady is telling her narrative and the kids are no longer your kids. You and her, it become her kids. So his daughters pretty much took the mother's side. Now, I don't know how Russell Simmons behaved at home, what they saw, but obviously both of his daughters, I believe one is named Ming and the other one is AOKI, believed her. So all of this started when the daughter, I believe AOKI, wished Kimora Lee Simmons a happy Father's Day in an attempt to spite Russell Simmons. Now, let me just say this, hindsight is 2020. Should he have done the masculine thing and, ignore it? Sure, right? But he didn't. He came out with his own particular Instagram post talking about how mothers don't want to let the kids be in the life and all this other stuff. And so then it just became a whole tirade. And then AOKI Lee Simmons started crying, saying that the dad is abusive, but then she started putting out all his messages. She was putting out him yelling at her on, or yelling at somebody on webcam or on I don't know what you call this thing, face chat or Snapchat or whatever it was, right? FaceTime. But you can't really hear what the guy's saying. So we know that he's mad, but we don't know why he's mad. She's not telling that part. So a lot of the brothers came out at her and said, listen, this is your father, okay? This is a man that has done so much for you. Why do you feel that you need to put out your own father out to the internet? Like, this is the man that has done a lot for you. Why should you do that? Now, she comes out and says, I wonder how your mothers, sisters, daughters, nieces, girlfriends, wives would feel seeing some of the sexist, racist, honestly foul comments and messages some of you men are leaving me. Now I believe that guys were saying that. The misogynistic stereotypes and names, the absolute hate for women of color, a lot of your comments show, just waiting to take your anger at how you feel you've been treated by women. Okay? All of us bees are like this, and that's the problem with you girls, you black women, you hoes today. That's what guys are saying, right? No, how about all of you bees are like this? I only see bitter mess and DMs between a 40-plus-year-old stranger, a male stranger, yelling at me about all the bitter black women I represent, and then this not the 20-year-old on the receiving end. So pretty much she's responding to the black men in the comment sections that are pretty much, coming at her. And let me just say this, all right? As black men, and if you are over there, let's say making those commentaries to her, that's wrong. Especially this is a kid. But here's something that you need to know, sweetie. These people would not know about what is going on between you and your father had you not put it out there. And this is the one thing about people, no matter how rich they get, this how you spited your father, wishing your mom a happy Father's Day would have already went viral. All right? It would have already went viral. So you putting it out there was a shot at him. Then you put it out there for the world to see. So what will the world do? The world is going to respond to that. And I'm not saying that it's right, because people are not nice on the internet. But if you don't want people to comment on something, don't put it on the internet. Don't put it on the internet. Because number one, you're talking about these hateful men, these hateful beta males, or how they feel about women. Okay, that is true about certain people, certain guys. We know that. What does that have to do with putting it out there for people who don't know your situation to be able to comment? Let me say this. I have some terrible things that have happened to me from people that I know, okay? The reality is you wanted to ruin Russell Simmons. That's what it was. You wanted to degrade him. You wanted to destroy his character. That's why you and your mama did what you did. You see? Now you want to put it out there, oh, these guys hate women, and some of them may do. Not going to denounce that. But the thing about it is, it was your ploy. You wanted to make this guy mad. Now you're getting a response that you don't like, and it will be the same thing. Look, if my mom does something terrible to me, last thing I want to do is put screenshots out there about what she said, video call her what she did, because number one, it ain't your business. Whatever the problem I got with me and my mama, or me and my grandmama, or me and my granddad or uncle, whoever the hell, it ain't your goddamn business, because you can't help me and you won't help me. And after I did that, I still got to deal with this person, because it is my mother. It is my father, right? I done been on YouTube for the last almost 10 years. I done had plenty of issues in my own personal life that I got to deal with. You won't know about it. The reason why you won't know about it, because it's not your business. That's why, okay? Because I know there are trolls on the internet. I know there are people that are going to say mean things. Say you modern this, you modern that. Yeah, guys are going to say that, but they wouldn't say that if you wouldn't put it out there. These people, is it going to change your relationship with Russell Simmons that you put it out there to the world? Is he going to think of you any differently? Is it going to help you? It's not going to help you. And it will be the same thing if we put our mom out there. It'd be a bunch of people. Why you got to put your mama out there like that? People like black men telling you that. If your dad has an issue, which clearly you know is going to make him mad, you call him, you deal with him. Now all of a sudden you telling the whole public he ain't paying for your stuff, your mama on there, all of this. You're putting out your information out there, then you wondering how folks respond. People can always respond unfavorably. That's what people do. Keep your business off the internet. If you don't want people to be able to say something of positivity or negativity, yes, you're gonna have people that's gonna be hating on women or hating on men or whatever, because that's what trolls do. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Put your follow, subscribe to the bell. I'm out.